Imagine walking into a room and commanding attention, not by speaking loudly, but through your calm, composed presence. Imagine people being drawn to you, intrigued by your mystery, and captivated by your energy. The Stoics believed that true attractiveness is rooted not in appearance or words, but in virtue, self-control, and the quiet confidence that comes from within. Today, I will share 10 socially attractive habits inspired by Stoic philosophy that will make you magnetic in silence. 1. Master emotional control. Imagine a storm raging around you, wind howling, rain pouring, but at your core, you remain calm, unshaken. That's the power of emotional control. In social situations, people are naturally drawn to those who can maintain their composure under pressure. Emotional control is like a superpower. It signals strength, reliability, and maturity. As Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When someone tries to provoke you, instead of reacting impulsively, pause. Take a deep breath. Let your calmness be your shield. This not only disarms the other person, but also creates a silent aura of respect around you. People will notice that you're not easily shaken, and they'll be drawn to your inner stability. In silence, emotional control is amplified. Without saying a word, your calm demeanor can inspire trust and admiration. Practice this in your daily life. When faced with challenges, remind yourself, this too shall pass. It's not about suppressing emotions but mastering them. Your calmness will speak louder than any words. 2. Cultivate deep self-awareness. True attractiveness begins with knowing yourself deeply. The Stoics believed that self-awareness is the foundation of inner peace and confidence. Ask yourself, who am I? What do I stand for? What are my strengths? And what are the values I refuse to compromise on? When you're grounded in this understanding, you exude a quiet confidence that doesn't need validation from others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you will ever dig." Self-awareness makes you magnetic because it shows in your actions and energy. People sense when you're comfortable in your skin and not pretending to be someone else. You don't have to explain or justify yourself. You just are. This habit of introspection allows you to navigate social settings effortlessly. You won't feel the need to compare yourself to others or seek approval. Instead, your silent confidence will make people curious, and they'll naturally gravitate toward your authenticity. Regular reflection, through journaling or simply taking quiet moments to think, helps refine this self-awareness. Remember, the more you understand yourself, the more attractive your silent presence becomes. 3. Practice active listening. In a world where everyone wants to be heard, being the one who truly listens can set you apart like no other. Listening is a skill often underestimated, yet it is one of the most attractive habits you can cultivate. The Stoics emphasized the importance of understanding others before speaking. As Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." When you actively listen, you do more than just hear words. You absorb emotions, intentions, and unspoken cues. People feel valued and understood in your presence. This creates a silent bond that is more powerful than any grand speech. Imagine how rare it is for someone to feel truly heard. By being that person, you instantly stand out. Active listening doesn't mean you sit silently without engagement. Instead, it means giving undivided attention, making eye contact, nodding, and responding thoughtfully when appropriate. Avoid interrupting or planning your reply while the other person is speaking. Instead, focus on their words and emotions. This demonstrates not only your attentiveness, but also your emotional intelligence. In silence, your listening skills become even more apparent. When you don't feel the need to dominate conversations, you project a sense of confidence and security. People will find themselves drawn to you because they associate you with empathy and understanding. Practice this habit daily, whether with friends, colleagues, or even strangers. The more you listen actively, the more your silent presence will radiate a rare and irresistible charm. 4. Maintain a calm and confident posture. Long before you say a word, your body speaks for you. A calm and confident posture can command attention and respect without requiring a single sound. The Stoics understood that how we carry ourselves reflects the state of our mind. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your body language reflects your inner world, and by maintaining a steady and composed posture, you project quiet strength and confidence. What does a confident posture look like? Stand tall with your shoulders back, your chin slightly raised, not arrogantly, but with self-assurance. Keep your movements deliberate and unhurried. A calm presence suggests that you are in control, unaffected by external chaos. Even in moments of stress or confrontation, maintaining a composed posture communicates to others that you're grounded and unshaken. In silence, this becomes even more powerful. Without words to fill the space, your presence alone becomes the message. A slouched or nervous stance can suggest insecurity, while a poised posture exudes dignity and authority. People are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with purpose and grace. To develop this habit, practice mindfulness about your body throughout the day. When standing or sitting, notice if you're slumping or fidgeting. Adjust yourself to align with calm confidence. Even when you're not speaking, your posture can silently communicate. I am at peace with myself, and I am in control of this moment. This habit doesn't just affect how others perceive you. It also impacts how you feel. The Stoics believed that external actions can shape internal emotions. Stand strong, and you'll start to feel stronger inside. Over time, this calm and confident posture will become second nature, amplifying your silent attractiveness in every setting. 5. Use your eyes to communicate. Your eyes are your silent voice, capable of expressing emotions, thoughts, and intentions without a single word. The Stoics believed in the power of presence, and nothing conveys presence more powerfully than eye contact. As Epictetus noted, first, learn the meaning of what you see, then learn to listen. Your eyes, when used thoughtfully, can create deep connections, exuding warmth, curiosity, or even quiet strength. Making eye contact isn't about staring or being overly intense. It's about being genuinely present in the moment. When you look at someone while they're speaking, you show that you value what they're saying. It's a subtle but profound way of building trust and making the other person feel important. This attentiveness is rare, and people are naturally drawn to those who make them feel seen and understood. Beyond listening, your eyes can express emotions that words often fail to convey. A calm and steady gaze during a tense moment can project confidence and self-control, both of which are highly attractive traits. Alternatively, a warm and soft gaze during a conversation can make the other person feel safe and appreciated. The Stoics believed in embodying virtue through action, and mastering your gaze is one way to reflect inner harmony and respect. However, using your eyes effectively also involves knowing when to look away. Prolonged or unbroken eye contact can feel intimidating. Instead, use natural breaks to glance elsewhere, allowing the interaction to feel balanced. To develop this habit, start practicing intentional eye contact in everyday interactions. Whether you're listening to a friend, ordering coffee, or meeting someone new, focus on being fully present through your eyes. Over time, you'll notice how this silent skill transforms the way people respond to you. As the Stoics taught, even silence can speak volumes, and your eyes can be its most eloquent messenger. 6. Stay detached from validation. True power lies in not needing validation from others. When you detach yourself from the opinions and judgments of those around you, you become unshakable and irresistibly attractive. The Stoics often emphasize the importance of self-sufficiency. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own." When you let go of the need for approval, you project a quiet confidence that draws people to you. It shows that your worth isn't tied to their praise or criticism. It comes from within. In social settings, this detachment creates a magnetic allure. Imagine someone who doesn't flinch at criticism or light up excessively at compliments. They're steady, grounded, and unaffected by external noise. This steadiness communicates that you are self-assured, a quality people deeply admire and respect. Detaching from validation doesn't mean being cold or dismissive. It's about prioritizing your values and self-respect over external approval. You can still listen to feedback and connect with others, but their opinions don't define you. This mindset creates a subtle yet powerful dynamic. People are often intrigued by those who don't actively seek their approval. To practice this habit, remind yourself of your intrinsic worth. Reflect on your values, principles, and the things that truly matter to you. When faced with criticism or praise, pause and ask yourself, does this change who I am? Likely it doesn't. The more you detach from external validation, the more others will be drawn to your unyielding self-confidence. As the Stoics taught, the opinions of others are beyond your control, but your response to them is entirely yours. Choose to remain anchored in your own sense of self, and you'll radiate an irresistible, silent strength. 7. Embody minimalism in actions. Speak less, act more. In a world full of noise, those who move with purpose and simplicity stand out. The Stoics valued simplicity in life, believing that unnecessary complexity clouds judgment and distracts from what truly matters. As Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." By embodying minimalism in your actions, you project clarity, focus, and quiet confidence, qualities that naturally attract others. Minimalism in actions means eliminating the need for excessive words or gestures. Instead of trying to impress with lengthy explanations, let your deeds speak for themselves. When you do speak, your words carry weight because they are deliberate and purposeful. This creates a sense of intrigue. People are drawn to those who say just enough to convey meaning without over-explaining. In social situations, minimalism shows up as restraint. You don't need to dominate a conversation or overcompensate with grandiose actions. For example, instead of boasting about your accomplishments, let your success speak silently through your demeanor. This calm confidence makes you approachable and mysterious at the same time. This principle extends beyond speech to your overall presence. Move with intention, avoid unnecessary distractions, and focus on what truly matters. A minimalist approach to life reflects control over your time and energy, something that others find deeply admirable. To cultivate this habit, practice pausing before you speak or act. Ask yourself, is this necessary? Does this add value? Over time, you'll notice that simplifying your actions amplifies your impact. As the Stoics believed, true strength lies not in doing more, but in doing what matters most. This silent power will make you stand out in any room without needing to raise your voice. 8. Radiate kindness and respect. Kindness is a universal language, and respect is its most powerful dialect. Together, they create an irresistible energy that draws people toward you effortlessly. The Stoics taught that virtue is the essence of a good life, and kindness is one of its most powerful manifestations. Marcus Aurelius urged, whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? This mindset fosters compassion and understanding, making you someone people feel safe and valued around. Radiating kindness doesn't require grand gestures. Sometimes, it's as simple as holding the door for someone, offering a genuine smile, or being patient when someone is struggling. These small acts of kindness ripple outward, creating a positive atmosphere that others can't help but notice. Respect is equally vital. It's the foundation of meaningful relationships. Treating everyone with dignity, regardless of their status or background, shows strength of character. A respectful person exudes a silent but commanding presence. They don't need to demand attention because their actions naturally earn it. In silence, kindness and respect become even more impactful. When you listen without interrupting, acknowledge others' contributions, or step back to allow someone else to shine, you radiate a quiet confidence rooted in humility. This makes people not only admire you, but also feel comfortable and appreciated in your presence. To develop this habit, adopt the Stoic practice of empathy. Try to see the world through others' perspectives and respond with understanding rather than judgment. Every time you extend kindness or respect, you reinforce a silent yet powerful magnetism that people find deeply attractive. After all, The most unforgettable individuals are those who make others feel valued and respected. 9. Develop a sense of mystery. What's unseen often draws more attention than what's fully revealed. A sense of mystery invites curiosity, making you naturally magnetic in social settings. The Stoics valued moderation and control, even in how they express themselves. Epictetus said, "Silence is safer than speech." By not revealing everything about yourself immediately, you allow others to lean in, intrigued by what they don't yet know. A mysterious aura isn't about being secretive. It's about choosing what to share and when, creating a balance that keeps people captivated. Developing a sense of mystery means resisting the urge to overshare or prove yourself in conversations. Instead of explaining every detail about your life or thoughts, let your actions and subtle hints speak for you. This restraint naturally piques curiosity and makes others want to know more. For example, if someone asks about your achievements, offer a modest but intriguing response like, "I've been fortunate to work on projects I'm passionate about," rather than listing accolades. This leaves room for questions and deeper conversations, drawing people closer without effort. Mystery also involves leaving some aspects of your personality and goals open to interpretation. Avoid being overly predictable. Let your interests and behavior reveal themselves naturally over time. This keeps interactions dynamic and engaging, as people are always discovering new facets of you. Practicing silence at the right moments amplifies this sense of mystery. Instead of rushing to fill conversational gaps, embrace the pause. Let your silence invite curiosity, signaling that you're thoughtful and composed. As the Stoics believed, true strength lies in moderation, not just in speech, but in how much of yourself you choose to reveal. By cultivating a sense of mystery, you create an alluring presence that captivates without needing to shout for attention. 10. Focus on personal growth and mastery. True attractiveness comes from a continual commitment to self-improvement. By focusing on your own growth, you not only become better, but also inspire others to do the same. The Stoics were firm believers in the power of self-mastery and constant improvement. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminded himself daily, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This philosophy encourages us to face challenges head-on, using them as opportunities for growth, not as setbacks. By dedicating yourself to personal growth, you silently radiate confidence and strength that others find deeply attractive. Focusing on your personal growth means investing time and energy into developing your skills, expanding your knowledge, and strengthening your character. Whether it's learning a new language, honing your craft, or working on your emotional intelligence, constant self-improvement sets you apart. When you are genuinely focused on becoming the best version of yourself, it shows, not through words, but through your actions and attitude. People are naturally drawn to those who are passionate about their own development. They see a person who is constantly evolving, and this inspires admiration and respect. This process of growth also teaches humility. The more you learn, the more you realize how much there is still to understand. This humility makes you approachable, as it reminds others that no matter where we are in life, we're all on a journey of improvement. To practice this habit, start by setting small, achievable goals for personal development. Rather than trying to change everything at once, focus on one area of your life that you want to improve. Whether it's getting fitter, becoming a better communicator, or learning something new, make it a point to dedicate time each day to this growth. As you make progress, you'll find that this silent commitment to self-improvement becomes one of your most attractive qualities. By focusing on growth and mastery, you not only enhance your own life, but also naturally inspire others to elevate themselves as well. And through this silent journey of becoming better, you exude a powerful, quiet strength that attracts people to you, drawn to your relentless pursuit of greatness. Conclusion: the silent strength of Stoic attraction. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and constant digital chatter, the ancient wisdom of Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective on what makes us truly attractive. The Stoics teach us that silence, coupled with purposeful action and deep self-awareness, has an undeniable power to draw people toward us. It's not about speaking louder or seeking validation, but about cultivating inner peace and strength that resonates beyond words. The 10 habits we've explored: maintaining a confident posture, embracing silence, listening deeply, radiating respect, cultivating mystery, and committing to personal growth, are rooted in the Stoic belief that true strength comes from within. By focusing on self-control, emotional resilience, and mindfulness, you begin to project a presence that is magnetic without being overpowering. You don't need to shout for attention. Your calm confidence and clarity speak volumes. The power of presence. One of the most profound lessons from Stoic philosophy is that our presence, when rooted in inner peace and purpose, can be more attractive than anything we say or do. The way we carry ourselves through our posture, our gaze, and the way we move conveys our internal state. When we embrace the Stoic principle of focusing on what's within our control, we become unshakable, and people naturally gravitate toward that sense of calm, strength, and composure. Mastery over the self. As we continue on the journey of personal growth, the Stoics remind us that self-mastery is the key to attracting genuine admiration. True attractiveness doesn't come from trying to impress others, but from continuously improving ourselves, whether it's through developing new skills, cultivating emotional intelligence, or practicing virtues like patience and humility. The more you grow and evolve, the more your silent strength and confidence will attract others who value self-improvement and integrity. The wisdom of silence. In every interaction, silence can be one of your most powerful tools. By not rushing to fill the space with words, you give people the chance to feel your presence more deeply. Silence isn't about being aloof or distant. It's about making intentional choices about when to speak and when to listen. In these moments, your calm presence and the occasional thoughtful remark are far more impactful than constant chatter. As the Stoics believed, it's not the quantity of our words, but the quality of our actions and intentions that leave a lasting impression. By embracing the philosophy of minimalism in your words and actions, you create space for others to be drawn to the quiet strength of your character. True attraction comes from within. Ultimately, the key to being attractive in silence is to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. When you invest in your personal growth, whether that's physical, mental, or emotional, you radiate a quiet magnetism that others notice and respect. People are drawn to those who live authentically, who remain calm in the face of adversity, and who value their own worth without needing external validation. By practicing the Stoic approach to life, you cultivate a self-sufficient, centered, and balanced life that naturally attracts others. You become a person who doesn't need to impress because your actions and presence already speak for themselves. Your journey of self-mastery will inspire those around you, making you not just attractive in the traditional sense, but truly magnetic in a way that is rooted in your deep inner strength. In the end, the Stoic path isn't about seeking approval or trying to fit into a mold of what society deems attractive. It's about embracing who you are, letting your actions reflect your values, and allowing your silence to speak louder than words ever could. The more you embody these habits, the more you will find that true attraction arises naturally, not from the outside world, but from the steady, peaceful confidence you build within yourself.